It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score.
McCann's got it teed up. Fielded in the end zone.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And now he'll tuck it and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Olivier Vernon on the tackle. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
That's taken on the 25. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Danico Autry is in on the stop.
Danico Autry on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here, as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or you prefer ping pong, you know, back and forth like that. That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Defensively, it was Tremont Smith with the tackle.
At the 10-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Retains possession.
They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there. This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
42-yard line.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Uh-oh.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Here's Nick Chubb, second leading rusher in the NFL last year. And he's going to be met at about the 43. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. On third down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Now it's the backup, Rivers. Looking for Campbell downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield flushed out right. The ball comes out, and the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
It's a gain of
7 yards, the pickup there.
and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down. The Colts on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
At their own.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and because they've had some time.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Complete to Kareem.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Real, real, real. Mike 54. Mike 54.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check 52. Real, real, real. 54, right there, 54.
They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Colts.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. The Colts' leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there. From the 39, Mayfield. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and short yardage. Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A first down throw from Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 19 yards away. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Going to the air again with Mayfield. It's complete, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Score Browns 15.
McCann's got it teed up. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A second down throw for Brissett. Campbell making the catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Trey Burton. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brissett. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Hey, I'm 133. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. 3rd down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Darius Leonard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Cleveland.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. Forced out to his left. Going deep here for Watkins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Quez Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they'll get this down to the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Brings up 7. At
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he's got it.
Mayfield.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
This is caught. Watkins. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. They begin the drive with Hines, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Brissett, buying time to his left. He's good, and I think the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Browns.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Second down and goal. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. 3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown of the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. To throw, Mayfield. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the... might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brought down at the 39-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Stop your whining. Check. King.
Play fake. Mayfield. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At the 46-yard line.
I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in.
And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the ship. Point it right.
Mayfield down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quills Watkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First down, Colts.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
1 yard gain.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. He completes this one to Mack. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage.
A gain of 8 yards.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talking progressions. You're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down, Indianapolis.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rivers on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. So that'll back him up 5. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Rivers. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Block the keys. Left. 12.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Out of his end zone, Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Oh, they're on him too. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
But they didn't have the normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
And for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. What we got?
Alpha!
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
And a Colts.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
31's the Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
Rivers pass.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Now here's Rivers. He'll bring his guys up, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Rivers. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Colts 14. Rodrigo.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
4th down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get him down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Throw left side complete. It's Mack. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Rivers, he's going to let it fly. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. What was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
36-yard line.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it?